everyone. Coming up on H-Town Live, as we start to thaw out, it's time to get our lives back to normal. From our homes, to our cars, to our gardens, to filing insurance claims and supporting small businesses as they reopen. We've got you covered with a slew of guests. H-Town Live starts now.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, January 23rd. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is H-Town Live. Whoa. What a crazy few days it's been, you all. Never did this Colorado girl think that she would see snow in Houston. But now, unfortunately, it is back to reality. So here's the thing. A lot of us are wondering, what do we do now, right? I don't know about you all, but I have all of these plants of mine. They are covered up, and I'm thinking, do I keep them covered? Do I wait? When do I do this? Well, here's the thing. I'm so excited because we are welcoming garden expert and co-founder of Garden Girls, Jen McDonald. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to have you. We were talking during the storm, and you said something that stuck out to me. It's Mother Nature.
It is Mother Nature. It's gardening. At the end of the day, it's something that should bring us joy.
Right.
I know right now everyone feels really stressed out.
Right.
But in the last couple of days, we've had a monumental snow experience, and it was so beautiful, right?
Oh my gosh, I loved every minute of it.
I know, I did too. I felt like a kid again.
I did too. I was out there with my daughter. We were playing. She's 2. It was her first snow.
Amazing.
And I felt like we all kind of needed that.
We did. We needed that. And it's a nice reminder that Mother Nature is in charge.
Right.
Even when we have the best intentions of even covering our plants,
yes,
sometimes at the end of the day, things will not survive, and that is just fine.
Right.
We can start again. It's almost like new year, fresh start, so everything's gonna be okay.
I like that. I like that. And also, it's a good lesson for me. Not everything's in my control.
100%. That is the biggest lesson that gardening has taught me, and it's very hard as a type A personality. So this is nice to also show our kids that it's okay. Yeah. Sometimes things are out of our control, and it's how we respond to it more so than what happens to the plants.
So with our plants, that being said, I did cover plants. My parents covered plants. When do we uncover them? Can you walk us through about what we should be doing?
Yes, so today and tomorrow will be a great time to begin to uncover plants. Okay. We want that nice sort of exposure again to the sun, and I think uncovering plants when it's hits about 50 degrees, that's really a great time to begin uncovering. Okay. So we're gonna go slow. Okay. We're gonna start to uncover, and the first thing we're gonna do is assess the damage. Okay. Things that look mushy or slimy, those are okay to remove from the garden. Okay. But I don't want anything else. We're not going to remove anything else yet. All right. So mushy or slimy we remove because it's a threat of like a fungal disease. Oh. But let's leave things that are actually like crispy, things that look burned. Yeah. Because there could still be new growth in the center of the plant. We just need to wait. Okay, should we be pruning anything or trimming anything? Just let it be? Nope, we're gonna let it be for now. Okay. When we prune, we actually send a signal to the plant that it's time to grow. So we don't wanna do that yet. Oh. Everything's been through sort of a traumatic experience, and we just need to wait. Okay. So unless it's a big branch that poses a threat of falling and becoming dangerous, let's just leave everything alone. Okay. The other thing is it's really good for our insects, our birds, our bees, like our beneficial pollinators. They actually need some of the crispy brown, the leaves, the twigs. That's their habitat. So they need protection, and the plants actually need the insulation. So if we have another freeze, it's actually going to be better for the plants to keep this. It's almost like having a warm coat on. Okay, we don't want a shock to their system. Nope, no shock. What about watering?
What do we do?
Yes, so I'm glad you asked that. Watering is actually very important. So as you uncover those plants, now would be a great time to deeply water at the root level. Let's avoid the leaves.
Okay.
Water at the root level your shrubs, your trees, and your vegetables.
Okay. Shrubs, trees, vegetables.
And your roses, your azaleas, everything can benefit from a nice deep watering.
Okay.
I think we're expecting rain next week, so that'll be even better.
Okay, good. What is the biggest mistake people make, would you say? And you're like, no, slow your roll.
I think it's the tendency to want to clean everything up quickly. And I want that too, because, you know, when things look sad, you want to get everything nice and tidy. We're not going to do that. We just need to give this some time. Let's wait and assess. And then as we kind of get through the next couple of weeks, we can start to do some pruning.
Okay. And then once then, I'd like to have you back because I always am curious what we should be planting and when.
Absolutely.
So if there's we need to cheer something up, what should we be planting in, let's say, February or whatnot?
I would love to come back and discuss this. This is my favorite thing in the entire world. Okay. We actually plant our tomatoes in February. You can believe that. So right around Valentine's Day, I want you to start thinking about tomatoes. Once the threat of frost has passed, we need to get our spring vegetables in because they take a long time before they ripen. And so we want to beat the summer heat. It's funny, we're actually saying summer heat right now.
Well, it will be here before we know it.
It's going to be here before we know it.
And what is the most favorite thing you have in your garden?
I love Brussels sprouts.
I do too.
Okay, so Brussels sprouts are fun because they actually taste sweeter with a cold snap. So some of our vegetables, like our Brussels sprouts, our broccoli, our carrots, those actually will taste better now that we've had this freeze.
So should we go out and harvest them, or what do you pick them? What do you call it?
If it's time,
I don't even know. I'm not the best at
No,
this.
you're right on. So broccoli right now, I have some broccoli that's ready for harvest. Some of your carrots and your root vegetables may actually lose their tops, but they're going to be fine underground because they're nice and insulated. But even if they lose their tops, they're still going to be ready, you know, just business as usual. They'll still grow.
I love it. Jen, I just love you. You're sunshine. Everyone's garden, I feel like, can benefit with you in their life. Tell us where we can go for more, because I would just love to be in touch with you.
So we have lots and lots of tips and tricks on our Instagram, which is at GardenGirlsTX, and our website, GardenGirlsTX.com. And we always post tips, valuable information for new gardeners or gardeners who have failed in the past. We got you. We want to make this easy.
Well, I would love to have you back on the show, especially in time for tomatoes.
You got it. Let's do it.
Sounds good.
Thank
you so much for coming. And I know it's been a busy time.
Very busy.
Yes, and I hope your soup turned out. What soup did you make?
Oh my gosh, I made the best chicken vegetable soup with all of my kale that I harvested.
Oh my goodness. I love it. I made some chili. Yeah, we were talking, and that's what we were doing as we were making soup for our family. Well, thank you again for your time, and hopefully you thaw out. And speaking of, you know, what do we do now? Some of you, unfortunately, you may have weathered the winter storm, but your home, it did not come out unscathed. Well, here's the thing. What do we do to file an insurance claim? I personally have never done this. Well, let's turn to an expert. Michael Gisty with InsuranceQuotes.com. He is actually here to walk us through this process if we do unfortunately need to file a claim. Michael, thanks so much for joining us. I really appreciate you.
Well, thank you for having me.
So, Michael, we're used to filing claims if, you know, it's a hurricane. But when it comes to a winter storm, a lot of us, we don't know what to do. Or, in my case, I've never filed a claim. So what is the first step for us?
Yeah, so the claims filing process is going to be the same whether it's a hurricane or whether it's a flood or whether it's a winter storm. You need to look and see what is the damage. You know, what did the storm do that caused some problems. And with a freeze, the biggest thing, it tends to be broken pipes. And, you know, if it's a raised house and the pipes underneath, that's not going to be the catastrophic damage. But if one of the pipes that froze is in the attic, it can flood your whole house, and that's going to be a huge homeowner's insurance claim. And so the first step is you just got to call your agent and let them know that something went wrong, and they'll definitely walk you through the initial paperwork.
Okay, so I think it's important to have a good relationship with your home insurance company. Do you agree?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's a good person to make sure that you know their first name, and you can call them or email them and get in touch if something goes wrong.
Okay, so the pipes, obviously, that's a huge one. Are there any other things that we should be looking at? Our windows or anything outside? What else should we be on the lookout for?
Luckily, when it comes to a freeze, most of our homes are going to come through pretty well. The very worst case scenario, if you had some pre-existing damage from a hurricane or something, this weight of the snow could cause some roofing damage. So definitely worthwhile to go look up in the attic and see if there's any wet spots or anything that might indicate that there's some roofing damage. The cars, sometimes, especially if the melting snow causes a little water damage, that could be a comprehensive claim. But hopefully there's not going to be a whole lot of insurance claims out of this.
And how long, once we do file a claim, how long until we see that money so we can start making these repairs?
Well, they're usually pretty quick with getting an adjuster out who's going to come out and look and see what the damage is. In some cases, the adjuster can write you a check right there on the spot once they've verified that the damage is there. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but you should really be thinking about getting your money within a week or so.
Okay, that's good, because a lot of people, they're living paycheck to paycheck, so they don't necessarily have the savings to cover this. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have a website for us to go for more where you kind of break this all down?
Yeah, insurancequotes.com. We have a lot of consumer-facing information. It's also a good place to go and shop for an insurance policy and see who's got the best prices.
Let me tell you, my husband did that, and it was amazing, because you won't believe how much you could be saving on your insurance. This might be the time to do it, too. Well, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You really should be shopping. Yeah, you really should be shopping once a year for sure.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the reminder, and thanks for walking us through this. It's not as intimidating as I thought it would be.
Great. Thank you so much.
Have a great day. All right, you guys.
You too. All right. Bye-bye.
I am about to bundle up because I'm headed outdoors. That's right. I'm going outside. I'm going to be with AAA. They're going to walk me around a car. We're going to find out what we need to do for our cars. Plus, we're going to be checking in with Seth to see how the airports are doing. So, H-Town Live, we're walking you through what we need to do after this winter storm. Stay tuned.
This is my little brother, Henry.
What about my shield?
I'll buy you one from the toy store.
Y'all married?
Oh, God.
Brother and sister.
Good Cop, Bad Cop, series premiere February 19th.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and almost 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. And if you think this is just a cosmetic problem, think again. Varicose or spider veins, if left untreated, can lead to swollen or discolored legs, cramping, the inability to stand and walk, or worse, blood clots, which can travel to other parts of your body. But here's the good news. Advanced Medical Inc. works with the nation's largest network of vein and vascular treatment centers coast to coast, offering plans that treat and cure the condition. Not just covered up like most others. Pause this screen and take down this number, but call today for free information. You can live your life to the fullest again. Walk, exercise, sleep well, vacation. Your vein problems will not go away on their own. Call Advanced Medical Inc. today for information on fast, easy solutions that are covered by most insurance plans, Medicare included. And new appointments include ultrasound and vein mapping. Call today and find out immediately if you qualify. Schedule your appointment today.
Like amazing.
No more crying this new year about bad teeth. Renew Dental Implant Centers now have 2 breakthrough affordable solutions. Permanently fixed and removable options.
She has never been fully aware of how severe my dental problems were until we did our consultation with the Renew group.
It's really exciting knowing that he's going to be able to actually smile.
Wow.
For the first time ever since we've been together.
Get your New Year smile with payment as low as $126 a month for full arch treatment.
It is kind of like becoming a whole new person. I do believe this is one of the best things you can do for yourself.
Cheers.
Everyone owes it to themselves to be able to be confident when they open their mouth and smile. You go see Renew to get that taken care of.
Take advantage of payments as low as $126 a month for full arch treatment at Renew. Schedule your free consultation, 346-676-1076, or visit renewsmiles.com.
Longer seasons are the new normal, but now there's TXU Energy Ultimate Season Pass. 50% off energy charges during peak winter and summer, plus even more months of automatic savings.
When Texas seasons keep going, so do my savings.
Ultimate Season Pass gives you automatic savings that just keep going.
For more months of more comfort.
Those are Texas-sized savings for Texas-sized seasons.
More than $450. I forgot the chips.
Well, we need the chips. TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
Unfiltered drama.
I'm not cheating.
What? Look, it's
I'm not cheating on you.
What do you mean?
I'm not cheating on you. I love you, okay?
Weekdays at 10 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, welcome back to H-Town Live. We're starting to thaw out, although we see our friends. So thank you for bearing with the cold with us. But I'm really excited because I wanted to actually walk and talk with you, Doug. Doug is with AAA. He has helped us guide us through all of this with our vehicles and driving through the winter storm. Now's the aftermath.
Yes.
And I want to make sure everybody's safe on the roads. And I wanted a little bit of a show and tell.
Sure.
So tell us first things first, what should we be doing when it comes to our cars?
Well, that's a great question. We still have a lot of patches of ice out there. Right. And, you know, your tires are critical to maintaining traction on any type of wet pavement, including these patches of black ice that we still have. So what you want to do is you want to make sure your tires are properly inflated according to the manufacturer recommendations. For every 10-degree drop in temperature, your tires lose 1 pound of pressure. Oh. So anybody can check their, tire pressure by, obviously using a tire pressure gauge. But
I'm not good at that, honey.
Yeah, you just go to any kind of gas station, check the tire pressure, but you also want to check the tire tread. Oh. And anybody that can grab a quarter, what you do is you put it upside down in the grooves of the tire. You see how you cannot see the top of George Washington's head? Yeah. It's in the groove. If it was to be, you see the top of George Washington's head, that means you don't have enough tread on your tires, and you should really replace them. But if you don't see the top of George Washington's head, that means your tread is still good. Okay. But, tire maintenance is absolutely the #1 thing that you should do. Also, your battery. Okay. Cold water wreaks havoc on cold weather wreaks havoc on batteries. Most batteries last 3 to 5 years. So if your battery is older than 3 years old and you're noticing that maybe it's taken a couple of times to get that car started, or the lights in the cabin are dimming when you try to turn it on, that means your battery may be getting close to the end of its life, so you want to test that battery out. You also want to make sure that you've replaced those windshield wiper blades. Yes. We have rain coming, next week, so you want to make sure that you get a clean vision, clear sight out of your windshield.
How long do those last?
Well, here in the southeast Texas sun, they get very brittle when it's warm in the summer, so you really should look at replacing them about once a year.
Okay. Now, my dad, growing up in Colorado, whenever they would get a storm, we would get a storm, and they did all of that on the roads. What is that called? The brine or whatever?
Yes, the de-icing solution.
He's like, wash the car, honey. It's going to ruin your paint.
Absolutely. That's absolutely accurate advice. You want to wash your vehicles as soon as possible. Now, that de-icing solution, it's great, right? Because it has prevented so many crashes. But what you want to do is really clean that vehicle well. Either do it yourself or take it to a car wash. But what's really important is to get the undercarriage of the vehicle. If you leave de-icing solution on your car, over time, it could lead to rust damage for your exhaust system, could cause problems for the brakes. That's why washing your car after these winter events is so important. Something that we're not aware of here, but the folks in the Northeast, the Midwest, they're, when they have these storms, the car wash lines are packed because they know how important it is to get that de-icing solution.
And also don't be cheap. Get that undercarriage.
Get it done. Yeah, ask about that extra package for the real thorough cleaning of the undercarriage, because that's where most of that de-icing solution is going to sit and accumulate over time.
Also, I have a backup camera, and that thing gets dirty, and I'm worried too because there's black ice still.
Right, and we become so reliant on these types of, advanced driver assistance systems like the rear view cameras. Know that it's likely going to be very dirty, so you want to clean that rear view camera very well so that you can rely on that when you're backing up. You can clearly see out of it. You also want to make sure you're cleaning off, of course, the car wash will help with this, cleaning off the headlights, the tail lights, make sure your turn signals are working. Now that this cold weather and the ice is behind us, we want to make sure that our vehicles are, reliable, but most importantly, are going to be safe for us and other drivers out there on the road.
Doug, I really appreciate you.
Anytime.
Thank you for always keeping us safe. So we have a little bit of a checklist. Let's just, first things first, everybody go to the car wash and then check that tire.
Yes.
Also, when I've gone to get my air, they'll tell me too sometimes.
Yes, they'll
I
let
always
you
think
know.
they're doing a sales job, but they're not.
They'll let you know, hey, you're driving on underinflated tires, and that's a really dangerous situation, particularly with the remaining, patches of black ice. And, a lot of people just, they don't know how to do their vehicle. AAA has a free service for folks. It's the AAA Approved Auto Repair Program. And this is a network of auto repair shops that meet AAA's highest standards.
Good.
To find that, you simply go to AAA.com/repair. AAA.com/repair, and you can find a AAA approved auto repair shop near you. It's going to give you a little more peace of mind knowing that this is an approved auto repair facility.
That also helps too.
It
And I
does.
hate to say it, as a woman sometimes, I feel like I've been taken advantage of. So thank you
You're
for that.
welcome.
And you stay safe
Of
on the
course.
roads
You
too.
too. And warm.
You get in there, honey.
Okay.
I'll go back in. Now, from the roads to the skies, Seth, I think you're at one of the airports.
Hi, Maggie. I'm here at Bush Intercontinental Airport, and how is this for role reversal? I'm in where it's warm. You're out in the cold. What gives? I hope you're staying warm out there. But here at Bush, it's kind of, that's not the way it is. But here at Bush, there are several people here. It's not one of the busy travel days or anything, but the key is it's open, right? It was closed completely on Tuesday, as was Hobby. But there are a few delayed flights and a few canceled flights this morning, but they're getting back to normal operations, and the vast majority of flights are on as scheduled. So it's very good news, being just a couple of days removed from a full closure. Now, you can check your flight status when you get to the airport on the monitors they have set up, but it's a better idea to check it out before you head to the airport, of course. You can do that on our website, CW39.com. We have our own flight tracker, and we have a link to our website, a link on our website to the Houston Airport Systems website, fly2houston.com. On that site, you can also check how full the parking garages are and reserve your parking spots. You can even see how long the lines are at TSA, at security. I spoke to a spokesperson for United Airlines yesterday. She told me their first flight out after Tuesday's closure was around 11 yesterday morning, which is appropriately to a warm climate, a flight to Honolulu. They did their best to do a full flight schedule yesterday, and they're back to operating normally this morning. Now, I talked to a traveler who just got back to, or was leaving Houston this morning, and here's what he had to say about his travels. All right, we're not going to hear from him after all. He had a 30-minute delay this morning. No big deal. He's off to Florida, so he got lucky. Some folks not as lucky, of course, and talked to a few of those folks yesterday. It's odd, though. They didn't seem frustrated. They were kind of rolling with the punches. I think they realized that we're not used to the kind of wintry weather that we just saw, and the airport did their best to handle it. They did have to lose that day Tuesday, but they're back up and going today. And if you're flying someone, that should take some solace in that. Back to you guys.
Get epic discounts up to 75% off. From electronics to home decor to everything in between. It's a new deal every week. Just scan the QR code or head to CW39.com and click on Marketplace to start saving money now.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
Saving money is now more important than ever for seniors. But if you purchased a $9.95 guaranteed acceptance plan, you could easily find yourself overpaying for very little life insurance coverage. With the $9.95 rate, a 65-year-old male receives less than $900 in coverage. For $10,000 in coverage, he would pay over $110 a month with a 2-year waiting period. Fortunately, with Senior Life Insurance Company, he pays less than $58 a month for $10,000 in protection. There's no waiting period, no medical exam, and he saves over $600 a year by choosing Senior Life. A 65-year-old female saves over $400 a year. Don't overpay for your life insurance. Call now to see how much money you could save with Senior Life. We could help you get cash back from your current overpriced policy. Call now to lock in your coverage and low monthly rate. For your free quote, call now.
Hurry out to Gallery Furniture right now and see the world's best solid wood furniture, Stickley solid wood furniture made in America. Bedroom furniture, dining room furniture, coffee and end tables, entertainment centers. Stickley solid wood furniture is the best solid wood furniture made anywhere in the world, and you can buy it today at Gallery Furniture and have it delivered free tonight. Stickley bedroom furniture, dining room furniture, coffee and end tables, incredible furniture. It'll get better with age. You buy it today, Gallery Furniture delivers you beautiful Stickley furniture free tonight.
Modern Family presents Philosophy.
I've always said that if my son thinks of me as one of his idiot friends, then I've succeeded as a dad.
Weeknights at 11 and 11:30 on CW39 Houston.
Time now is nearly 9:26. That means we're already at that halfway mark, you all. And still to come on H-Town Live, the snow is gone and some are left with the ugly reality of their pipes being busted or some damage to their homes. Well, coming up, we have a plumbing expert giving us some advice on what to do now. Plus, we highlight some of the photos of folks and animals enjoying the snow around town. I'm not ready to give up the snow days just yet. Stick around, you might find yourself on air. The second half hour of H-Town Live starts after the break.
Teeth are amazing. That's why at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we have new financing options to help you get a new smile today, not someday. Scan the QR code or call to learn more.
Go ahead and smile.
I didn't think that they would go the extra mile like Jim Adler did. They're the place to call no matter what because they're honest and they get results. When I found out what the settlement was that I was receiving and signing for, I was like, they really paying me this? And we got it worked out, got it signed up, and got paid. Once you hire them, just let them do their work.
We go the extra mile. Hire us and get paid. Call me now.
Call Jim Adler now.
Y'all come to Lorenzo's El Tiempo Cantina. Thanks to my grandpa, Tommy Lorenzo, we've been blessed to cook for Houston since 1949. We try with all our hearts to serve you with care that makes you feel bienvenido. So come soon to an El Tiempo for an old-school Tex-Mex meal cooked with my Grandma Ninfa's high-quality standards. And don't forget our tasty margaritas. We aim to please y'all at Lorenzo's El Tiempo Cantina. Gracias.
News Nation. Tonight, Bordersar Tom Homan sits down with Chris to discuss his new role, why he says it's now game on, plus his stark warning to sanctuary cities following over 300 immigrant arrests. Tonight at 8/7 Central on Cuomo.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger. For thousands of appetizing ingredients and meals, savings like $600 in digital coupons, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Immediately after the crash, it starts. Before you even know what's happening, the truck company sends their insurance people, their crash experts, and their lawyers right to the scene. What are they up to? Shaping the story to protect their bottom line. And none of them are there for you. Call Terry Bryant. When the truck company tries to twist the facts, the lawyers at Terry Bryant know how to set them straight. After a truck crash, call Terry Bryant, your very own big truck team. 713-973-8880.
News Nation's The Hill Sunday with Chris Starwalt.
We in the news business have to be held to a higher standard when it comes to honesty, when it comes to accuracy, when it comes to fairness.
The Hill Sunday with Chris Starwalt.
Sunday at 10 on CW39 Houston.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe it's time the world sees your smile. Whether it's a single tooth, dentures, or dental implants, we make new smiles affordable for everyone.
Go ahead and smile.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Good morning, everyone. Time now is nearly 9:30. Welcome to the second half hour of H-Town Live. As the pretty white snow melts away, I know, I miss it already. Some are left with the ugly reality of our pipes being busted or damaged to our homes. So what do we do now? Well, here to help us with any issues we might be facing is Richard Sod with Nick's Plumbing. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Well, thank you.
I know you're busy. I called you yesterday and I was like, please come. I promised you Skittles. I'm sorry I did not deliver on the Skittles.
That's okay. I don't blame you. They're hard to get right now.
But I really appreciate you taking the time because it's a busy time for plumbers right now.
It is a busy time.
Yeah.
It's not the big influx that we saw 4 years ago, and one of the reasons for that is we didn't lose power.
Thank goodness.
So people's homes stayed heated. I think a lot more people this time learned from the last time.
Right.
But we are getting an influx, right? People procrastinated. They didn't do what they needed to do. From that standpoint, yes, we are getting phone calls to come help fix things.
So what should we be looking for? Because actually I was dropping my daughter off and outside of my parents' neighborhood, I saw a huge, when there are huge pipes outside the neighborhood busted. And then it's freezing and the black ice, I thought, oh no. So what should we be on the lookout for?
Water running down the driveway is a big one.
Right.
That happened to my mom yesterday.
That's what you're telling me.
And shame on me. Yes, because I went over, helped mom, and I missed one. And that one miss created damage. It was outside, fortunately.
Right.
But she has a hose bib that's actually in a flower bed. And that broke. So she had people knocking on the door because it was a gusher outside yesterday.
How much trouble are you in with your mom?
She was upset a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But she knows a plumbing company.
Thank goodness. So she moved to the top of the list.
She went to the top, and I got her fixed up pretty quickly.
Now, what about our attics? I mean, where should we be looking? Because some things may not be as visible.
Prior to 1980, homes weren't well insulated from a piping standpoint.
Okay.
Typically, though, in the attic, it's either going to break, and create massive damage. It's just not going to start leaking typically. Okay. So if you're not having water coming down the sheetrock right now, you are pretty safe that you are in good shape.
Phew. I did the thing where I opened up my cabinet doors. How long do I have to keep them open? Because I have a 2-year-old, so this has been a little bit challenging.
Sure. Freeze is done.
Okay.
You can close it up.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as temps go back up above that 32, you're good.
All right.
But also, what makes a difference, if you're in the home using water, you go to bed, you wake up, water's on, you're not frozen in any way or any bathroom, you're in good shape and you can close them.
If we do have a busted pipe and we can't get you out there right away because it's busy, what do we do in the meantime? Should we take a sock? I mean, what do we like kind of do rig something up?
Number one,
shut
the water off to the house.
How do we do that?
And
I'm like, I don't know.
You're like, I don't know where it's at.
Right.
Well, it should be in the front of the home.
Okay.
And you are going to have a valve in the front, and you turn that off, and it is going to shut the water down to the house.
Okay.
Now, if you don't have that or you can't find that, you need to go to the street, to the meter box, and there is a valve in there that you must turn off then.
Do y'all see my face? I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad I'm okay. I need to check all of this. This is a good lesson for me. Check before. I know my husband knows and my dad knows. That sounds really sexist on my part, but I need to become familiar with all of this.
Everybody should, yes, yes. But it's interesting that you say that, because my sister yesterday, she goes, well, what do I do? This is my sister, right?
Right.
I go, well, you're going to have to turn the water off to the house. She goes, I don't know where that's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all need to get familiar with that. It's really important, because in these times, you don't think about it until it's about to hit or it hits.
Right.
And then you get in trouble not knowing how to do that.
Can I ask you something that was bothering me? Why did they say this time don't drip the faucets? I always thought that we were supposed to drip our faucets.
It taxes the pumps, it taxes the system, and kind of like this problem that they're having in California.
Right.
They don't have enough water, right?
Okay.
And if let's say 1,000 homes drip the faucets, well, that's a lot of water being used, and if we do have an issue, i.e. like a fire, there might not be enough water being able to push through that fire hydrant. if everybody in that whole area is dripping water.
Okay, because I was like, wait, I did this all these years. Okay, thank you so much. Let me tell you, Richard is a godsend, and he helps you feel better, and he's also available. So how can we get in touch with you all?
Main line.
Okay.
Phone number, which would be 713-868-9907.
All right, and then we also have their website as well. Please come back. I really enjoyed your company.
Well, thank you. Enjoyed it as well.
Thank you very much. And before we know it, because you also do ACs.
Absolutely, we do.
So you know, my daddy and my mom always said, one thing you always need in your Rolodex, old school, a great plumber. So now I have one. I have you on speed dial, my friend. Thank you so much for your time. I'll let you go. Get busy, and you better get your mama some flowers.
Yes,
her big
yes,
time.
absolutely.
All right, in the meantime, you guys, a bunch of dirty diapers. That's what I have. And the trash has not come. Well, never fear, if you're like me, the trash is back. City of Houston Solid Waste Management Department is resuming services this morning. So here's the adjusted schedule. Monday's scheduled routes will be picked up today. Tuesday's scheduled routes will be collected tomorrow, January 24th. Thursdays, you see the trend here? Their routes will be picked up on Saturday, January 25th, and Friday's scheduled pickup is moved to Sunday. They're gonna have to work on Sunday. That stinks. January, literally, sorry, producer Bree, I just didn't mean to do that, to January 26th. We, of course, will have all this information after our show. You can catch up over on our website, cw39.com. Okay, so now for the talker. Things, they're back to normal. But honestly, you guys, I cannot help but smile as I drove in at all of the snowmen that are still standing. I have to say, producer Bree, I loved the snow days. May was so excited. This was her first snow, you all. And I'm from Colorado, born and raised. Never in my wildest dreams, first of all, did I think I'd have a little Texas girl. Or that May's first snow at 2 years old would be in Houston. But it was just magical. I don't know who had more fun, May or myself, but we played outside and I loved every bit of it. Now all she wants to do is go outside and play in the snow. So I've had to explain to her, which is hard for a 2-year-old, that the snow has gone bye-bye, but we hope that it comes back. But it was really just magical. And I think that 2025 started off a little bit rough for people. And what I really loved, especially in our neighborhood, everybody came together and we all were laughing. The kids were out and we were together as a community and united. And in a way, sometimes I think Mother Nature does that on purpose. A little wink at us, like reminding us that we need to come together and just be carefree and kids again. So I asked all of you, does anyone else want another snow day? Yes, 69% of you said yes. 6% said a hard pass. 25% said they want a normal routine. Producer Bree, what do you think?
I mean, it don't matter for me. I still had to come to work.
I know. In my defense, I did come to work and they canceled last minute because I get it. You have to be flexible. We did news. Big shout out to CW39 Houston family. Thank you for keeping us all safe. And all the work that you did. You switched gears to news.
Which wasn't easy, I want to say.
I know, because I have you thinking differently in this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 10 times more stressed out than I am with doing this every day.
Well, and you don't have Mama Maggie here. You know what I realized, though, being at home all day.
What you
Because I worked from home yesterday, booking guests and stuff. I snack more. And the cold weather makes me more hungry.
I mean, you have nothing else to do, though, you know?
I mean, it was apples and peanut butter, but I was more hungry, too.
That's snacks to you.
Well, in my defense, it was May's, like, her lunch. Like, I'll eat the leftover lunch.
Gotcha, got it.
But I'm so thankful I got to have this time with May.
Yeah, you got to have fun with her on her first snow day. I think that was really cute.
And I was really thankful because as a working mom sometimes, the mom guilt, I don't want to miss anything. And Hefe was so, yeah. And Hefe was so great because he's like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to even show it to her? You know, because I was like, what if I don't get back? Because then it melted, you know?
Yeah.
But it all just had a way of working out. So And then now she discovered we turned on the fireplace. Don't at me at home. Don't worry. She knows the division, and I hold her. But we've been reading books by the fireplace.
That is so cute.
Yeah, and we had our first hot cocoa. Basically, it was like chocolate milk with some marshmallows on the side. Again, don't at me. My kid had some sugar, and we watched some movies.
It's okay. She gets a pass.
Also, but here's the thing. She's 2, so I wanted her to have the experience like I had in Colorado with my mom.
Yeah.
Where we played in the snow. My mom made everything, like this is what you remember, right? You don't remember all, you know, well, May remembers everything like I do. But I just wanted her to have that moment, like of the first snow day. She's 2, maybe she'll remember.
Yeah.
But have her first hot cocoa.
Yeah.
Hot, you know, and have some marshmallows and just enjoy it.
Did she make a snowman?
So this was adorable. The bigger girls in the neighborhood were making a snowman, and they play so darling with her. And they had the head on it, and she decapitated the snowman. She didn't mean to. She was so excited, but she
was like, you sure you don't need to get that checked out?
I was like, oh, honey, no. And I was like, girls, I'm so sorry, but they didn't care. It was just really, I don't know. I think we just needed it. You know what I mean? It was like a blank, like nothing. I know, like Mother Nature can be awful, but they can also be beautiful because she doesn't see color. She doesn't see socioeconomic, right? Nothing. And we were all just together, and the laughter, and just happy, you know?
But did she have to decrease the temperature by like 30 or 40 degrees, though, in order for that to happen?
Well, for snow, yeah. I'm sorry, honey.
But snow in Texas, I'm still like, I can't.
I have to say, so I know this is cheesy, y'all, but I miss my Nana a lot lately. I'm gonna cry. But her birthday was in January, and I talk to her all the time. I tell you this, right? Because we have ones we miss. And to me, I'm gonna make myself cry, and I don't want to lose a fake eyelash.
Oh, Lord, don't do that, man.
No, but to me, it was like, oh, if you're having a hard time, right? I talk to my Nana. You may talk to whoever. And to me, it was like a gift from heaven. And I just needed this, and I got to have this moment with May. So I needed this too, because I feel like I had been sick. I was a little bit negative. January hasn't been my favorite month. And I needed this. And I think a lot of people kind of needed this right now.
Yeah.
So thank you, Mother Nature. Here's the thing, though.
But don't do it a lot, though, Mother Nature. Please, thanks.
Well, I'll take it once a year.
Yeah, in the winter, and that's it.
Yes. Well, yeah. Here's the thing, though. I do have to say, though, a lot of people had to close down, right? So a lot of us, we were enjoying the snow days, carefree. We still got a paycheck. But some small businesses and local restaurants, they had to shut down. And January is a hard month anyway, so they need our support more than ever. So I decided to rally the troops. Over on my Instagram, @mfleckno. Very easy. This is not a plug to follow me, but here's what I want you all to do. We're stronger together. H-Town strong. Share your small business, your restaurant, or maybe you have a personal fave, because I'm actually working on like supporting small businesses or restaurants that I've never gone to. List them, you guys, because then we can go support them and all of their employees. And they could use a little extra boost, because for 2 days, think about that, their workers didn't get paid or they didn't get any revenue. So I've gotten a huge list. I just want to continue this list going and continue supporting each other, because that's what I love doing what I do, is that I have this voice to give to the voiceless. So let's do that. So go over to my Instagram. It's also on my Facebook page, but it's really been picking up, and they tag over on my Instagram. And yeah, you can find a place to go shopping and to go get something to eat. And, you know, I always encourage you to support local, shop small, and also make sure that you know, eat something that's not a chain. So check it out. It's over at @mfleckno on Instagram or over on my Facebook. And because I still love all of these snow pictures here, look at this video. I absolutely love it. It's from one of our viewers. Look at the dogs. My parents' dog, Daisy, she's a Bichon. You couldn't even see her in the snow because she's so white and fluffy. But these dogs, they're playing in the snow in Crosby. Well, we're going to continue to play. Also, we're going to help you prepare for future weather events and make sure our generators are working. Stay tuned for H-Town Live.
Y'all miss.
You the one who wanted to let the phone.
Karamo, next on CW 39 Houston.
From the open roads to the open waters, your adventure starts at the Houston Automotive Show. Check out top cars, trucks, boats, and more. There's something for everyone at the Houston Automotive Show, making waves and fueling adventures.
Breaking dental implant news. Renew, a leader in anchored teeth, oh my gosh, is now your complete dental implant center. Whether it's the Renew SureLock system, offering permanent fixed teeth, or Renew's SureSnap system with permanent removable teeth. Both options are up to 60% less than other providers. Payments start as low as $126 a month. 2025 is your year to get the dental implant smile of your dreams. Call today.
From the open roads to the open waters, your adventure starts at the Houston Automotive Show at NRG Center. One ticket, two shows. Check out top cars, trucks, sport boats, fishing boats, and more. New designs, new technology, and everything in between. Spectacular experiences, amazing fun. There's something for everyone. Get your friends, get your family, and get your tickets now. The Houston Automotive Show, making waves and fueling adventures.
Get your home ready for the biggest football games of the year with the best furniture bargain ever on FlexSteel, Power Motion, Cougar, scratch-proof, stain-proof Power Motion sofas, love seats, chairs. You can buy it today and Gallery Furniture delivers tonight. Power Motion Cougar, Power Motion sofas, Power Motion love seats, Power Motion recliners. Hundreds of incredible features in this furniture. Best of all, it's stain-resistant, scratch-resistant, and Gallery Furniture delivers your Cougar living room free tonight.
Thinking of selling your house? I'm JR with SellToJR.com, and I'll buy your house as is. I'll give you a cash offer within 24 hours. SellToJR.com makes selling your home easy. We buy houses in any condition. We can work through any situation. With SellToJR.com, there are no strangers walking through your house, no closing costs, no commissions, and no repairs. Go to SellToJR.com for your free, no obligation cash offer.
From the open roads to the open waters, your adventure starts at the Houston Automotive Show. Check out top cars, trucks, boats, and more. There's something for everyone at the Houston Automotive Show, making waves and fueling adventures.
Well, the brunt of the Arctic blast is over, and there's no better time than now to prep for the next cold front, because you know Mother Nature, you never know. Well, now you may have a backup generator to regain power during an outage. But do you know how to maintain it? Well, Andrew Spitzmuller with A&A Gen Pro is here with some advice on how to keep your generator in tip-top shape. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Absolutely, not a problem.
So,
happy to be here.
That's kind of what I want for Valentine's Day is a generator. But tell us, first of all, what should we be doing now that we got through this? What do we need to do now?
So if you have a generator, the biggest challenge we see is a lot of times you'll buy a portable, you'll put it away in the garage and you'll forget about it.
Oh.
So maintenance is really important just to make sure it's ready to go this next go around.
Okay.
So, you know, really think about kind of a dry area to store it if you went with the portable route.
Okay.
Check your fuel lines. If it's going to be somewhere it's just sitting there for a really long period of time, you really want to drain a lot of the fuel, which a lot of those are usually on gasoline or diesel. But if it's something that ideally you really want to run it, right? So if you can pull it out and run it once a month, that way it's, get the engine gets lubricated, but B, you know it's ready to run whenever the event comes. Or the other route is, you know, you can get a standby. What's nice about the standby is they're really just permanently installed on the house.
Okay.
They're tied into the natural gas line, so you don't really have to worry about fuel or storing fuel.
Wow.
And they're all automated, so they kick on regularly. It's just a matter of just checking the controller, you know, every week just to make sure there's no alarms on it, and then making sure your battery's good to go.
Let me tell you, that just sounds so sexy to me if you have a generator, especially because we lost power, you know, during the Durrett show this past year and everything, and I don't want to do it. So is now the time to get a generator, would you say?
I would. Absolutely. A lot of folks will call us right before storm season. You know, so you've got hundreds of calls. There's a lot involved, especially if you go with the permanent option.
Right.
There's permits and things that we have to acquire.
Oh.
So, you know, it's kind of like if you want a pool for the summer, you get it in the winter.
Right.
Generator, the best time to start shopping is now, just so you can be prepared for the next one.
Now, if you have a portable one, though, do not run it inside.
Absolutely not. Definitely don't want to run it inside.
Right.
Carbon monoxide poisoning is a bad deal. So you want to keep it well positioned well away from the house.
Okay.
And make sure that you've got, and there's ways too that you can get like an electrician to come out and maybe pre-wire some things to where it's a little bit safer and you're not having to run extension cords throughout the house.
That makes me nervous too, the extension cords when it's wet.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wet, or I mean if they're underrated too, that can be a problem. So best to, you know, if you're not sure, call a pro.
Okay.
And have them come out, and a lot of times they can kind of help you get some of that stuff set up and pre-ready to where it's more of a plug and play, and you have a plan in place at least and ready to go.
Well, we really lucked out this time, knock on wood, knock on everything, you know, say your prayers, because we didn't lose power. But you just never know what's going to happen. So the time is now, you guys, and maybe Valentine's Day, you're like, you know what, honey? Yeah, make sure I'm always up and running. Power me up, baby, get me a generator. Just saying, they could be pricey. Forget the diamond, get a generator. We're in Houston. Where can we go to contact you all?
So you can go to our website at aagenpro.com, or you can call our office at 713-830-3280, and we can get you set up.
I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I know how busy it gets, and to have someone come turn it on and everything. So, yeah, we're going to give you a call. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you all.
And you know what else? I'm excited because who doesn't need some good food?
That's right.
This weather, I'm just telling you, it made me hungry.
Come on.
Yes, it did. And when I stress eat too sometimes. Well, Feed the Soul Foundation is hosting its second global culinary conference to help emerging and established restaurant owners across the globe boost or launch their business. And we actually have some very special guests joining us now. Introduce yourselves.
My name is Humberto Martinez. I own Space City Birria, Tacos and More.
Okay.
And my name is Derek Robinson, founder of the Feed the Soul Foundation.
Well, Derek, tell us first, what is the foundation?
Yeah, the foundation was founded to be able to support marginalized businesses with advocacy and resources. And this year, as you mentioned before, we're hosting our second annual Global Culinary Conference. And we're super excited for sponsors such as Cisco, Tito's, Stella Artois, and even Tower Insurance to be able to help us advance those efforts through our conference this year.
And when is the conference?
The conference is actually next week. So it's actually a 4-day experience from Sunday all the way until Wednesday. So not only is it a scholarship dinner on Sunday, but there's also a great series coming up on the days following as far as tracks called Boost Camp and a Launchpad for individuals who not only want to stabilize their businesses, but also be able to understand how to launch their businesses effectively.
Well, speaking of launch, ready for Blast Off. This is amazing. Humberto, Chef's Kiss. Tell me a little bit about what you have.
Yes, of course. So we have a restaurant called Space City Birria. Birria is the latest craze in Mexican food, okay? And what we have here is some of our birria tacos, some birria nachos, and some street tacos right there.
I could just have you say birria.
Birria.
I know, basic.
Birria.
Yeah, birria. Yeah, I can't roll I need to work on that. The French in me, it's like in my guttural.
Yes.
I love this. Where exactly are you located?
So we're located downtown, 415 Milam Street.
How were you affected by this winter storm? Did you have to shut down?
Yes, we had to shut down for a couple of days. And as you know, small businesses, we depend on the sales of every day.
Right.
Right? So it was tough. 2 days, no sales, no revenue. Staff, unfortunately, as well had to stay home, stay safe. But that's most important, that they stayed home and stayed safe. But we're just so thankful that we're able to come on this program and, you know, for you to help us highlight our food. We're thankful to Feed the Soul Foundation because we were a part of the cohort a couple of years ago.
What's the biggest lesson you learned from them?
Oh my goodness. So you get 6 months of business consulting classes with experts, and so one of the biggest lessons I learned is being able to just go out there, put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to launch your brand, even if you don't know exactly what you have yet. Just go get out.
I love it, and your smile is infectious. I I support you. And this is exactly what I was talking about earlier, all. They had to shut down. So we want to support local restaurants. Again, tell us where we can go.
415 Milam Street, or you can find us on Instagram at Space City Birria TM.
And for those of you looking to participate in this, where can they go for more?
They can go to our website, feedthesoulfoundation.org, and they have a slew of information for folks to enjoy from there.
Thank you for what you're doing. And look at the success story right here, living proof. And I'm going to dig into this, I should say. I got all tongue-tied. I'm so excited. All right, stay tuned. We are nearly out of time for H-Town Live. I know, almost. But first, let's dig into this.
We have to.
We have to go to commercial first.
Here's how the lawyers at Terry Bryant helped Glenda.
The doctor that I work for actually recommended Terry Bryant. They absolutely know what they're doing, and without hesitation, I would recommend Terry Bryant to anyone who's in doubt. They genuinely care. That, to me, is the main key component to everything. You already feel better knowing that they're there for you.
If you haven't called Senior Life Insurance Company for your free quote, you're probably paying too much. Senior Life was able to get this 65-year-old woman a $10,000 immediate benefit whole life plan for under $41 a month. She saved over $450 a year by choosing Senior Life. Some competitors cost twice as much. This 65-year-old man was paying almost $110 a month before he called Senior Life. We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low rates are locked in, and so is the coverage amount. Hundreds of thousands of seniors have taken advantage of our low-cost plans built with seniors' budgets in mind. We saved this couple almost $1,400 a year with more coverage compared to what they were paying. Call now to find out if Senior Life Insurance Company can cut your rate in half. The quote is absolutely free. Switch to Senior Life and stop paying too much. Call now.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and almost 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. And if you think this is just a cosmetic problem, think again. Varicose or spider veins, if left untreated, can lead to swollen or discolored legs, cramping, the inability to stand and walk, or worse, blood clots, which can travel to other parts of your body. But here's the good news. Advanced Medical Inc. works with the nation's largest network of vein and vascular treatment centers coast to coast, offering plans that treat and cure the condition. Not just covered up like most others. Pause this screen and take down this number, but call today for free information. You can live your life to the fullest again. Walk, exercise, sleep well, vacation. Your vein problems will not go away on their own. Call Advanced Medical Inc. today for information on fast, easy solutions that are covered by most insurance plans, Medicare included. And new appointments include ultrasound and vein mapping. Call today and find out immediately if you qualify. Schedule your appointment today.
Never had a love like this. Will you marry me? Yes. Have you idiots not seen a single romantic comedy?
Bob Hart's Abishola, tonight at 5 on CW 39 Houston.